What is it that we know in the depths of our being that need to be shared in the world, need to be put into motion? And that if we don't do it, all of reality will cry out. The earth will cry out. What's our parade? What is the parade that we're on? What parade do we adopt to let people know that God is love? That they don't have to be ashamed of who they are. That they have possibilities. What do we use to translate Hosanna in this time and place? And what is our Hosanna that we're ready to sing? And what is it that the stones are going to cry out if we don't? Is it that if we do not change our ways as human beings, we're going to create a climatic disaster? We already see the desertification of the third world, the rising seas in the south. We don't get much information about that here. We hear a little bit about the Arctic melting. I was with some of my Canadian friends the other day, and they were telling me that Canada is like nothing you've ever seen before. They said, we're raising crops that we were never able to raise before. We have longer growing season than we've ever had, and we have big, deep snows that are shorter, like the monsoons. In other parts of the world where the monsoon period is shortened and more rain falls in that period than has ever been known before, and that's why you get the landslides, the mudslides that kill people in the third world. You read about in the newspapers every now and then. Is that what the stones are going to cry out? That we missed the boat? Or about an economic system that allows people to go hungry in the midst of plenty, that forbids them to having basic care, and to die, and the children to die, because they don't have the economic wherewithal to afford that. And where a few people have money beyond belief and are able to buy governments to do their bidding. Is it the economic system that we need to cry out about? Is it about food? That the corporate world has taken over growing our food and feeding it to us and making us obese and diabetic? And that we have manufacturers of seed now that make seed that doesn't replicate, so you have to buy it from them every time you want to plant a crop? What is it that we need to cry out about, to have a parade about? Where is it that we want people to know that God loves them and God allows them to change their ways and to make a new future? That was always been the purpose of those parades, isn't it? In a minute, we're going to strip the altar here and turn down the lights. We're going going to bring our palm leaves up here and lay them on the chancel rail, and we'll receive a cross to take with us. The symbolism is fairly clear. We wave the Hosanna palms, and we take up our life, our cross, our gift. What will we do with this? What will we do with this week as we continue to fast and to pray and to seek ways to bring change, to bring love, to bring respect into the reality that we are? It'll be easy to go pull the covers over the head. Not difficult. It'll be easy to say, well, I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not well connected enough. But you know, if you look at that crowd that was around Jesus, they were in that shape, weren't they? Perhaps we can take some comfort in the fact that when that parade went on, I'm sure hardly anybody thought that it would be remembered in this time. Let us prepare for the beginning